Everything look good over there, producer?
Producer? You like that ring though, right?
Yeah, I did. Look at you with your work phone. You got
That
a personal.
girl, when she took two, because she unpacked my bag for me, she was like, "Why do you have two phones? Are you a drug dealer?" Hello, are we starting?
Yeah, we're done.
We're done.
This is
For
it.
real though.
All right. Thanks for watching.
Bye. Seriously.
Yeah, we're going.
Sorry, don't let me get my business goings-ons under control.
Do what you got to do, woman.
Okay. Anyways. Speaking of, I wanted to begin with this text that I just received. Well, not just. It's 1:37 p.m. I received this at 1:27 p.m. It says, "Hey, babe. There's a dry, dead snake in front of our mailbox if you want it. Still in good condition."
That is so sweet.
The tenderness and thoughtfulness also with just being seen, and the fact that I receive messages now about dead animals.
That's so cute.
So I'm going to text her back. "I feel so seen. Please save it for me. My other one got mutilated by ants. Love you."
How do they save it for you? What does that process look like?
Like, not throw it away.
Okay. Just like put it in a grocery bag?
Probably not.
Okay.
Just like leave it and then
let it dry.
Let me come over there and be like, my dog skull is, you should see it.
Why?
Because it had, like, when we found it, it had like meat and hair a little bit still attached, even though it had been months.
Yeah.
And I put it in a place where, like, the rain and the heat, like with the rain, it like washes it all off, and the heat like bakes it. So it's like preserving it naturally.
That's cool.
It's something to see.
Yeah, it's bleaching it too because of the sun.
Yeah. I don't know why I like that whole realm of life, but I do.
That's cool.
It was like that vendor at the weirdo market that had all those things in a jar, and I told him, this looks like my front yard. Where'd you get these? And he's like, "This is my cat's murders." Right. But talk about repurposing. Holy shit.
Right? You have a cat that gives you gifts like that all the time too.
Yeah. And I just burn them.
You should keep them.
I don't know. I put them in my burn barrel and cremate them. Feels better than just like scooping it and like.
I know, but you could have like a little museum going on your front porch.
Of shrew skeletons?
Yeah.
That's her favorite thing to kill. Sad.
I think that's a great idea. It would go with your dog skull and you're now your snake.
I had another snake, but ants ate it. And it compromised the structural integrity. It like broke in half because they just
destroyed
embodied it. Like they just went in.
Mm-hmm. That's cool. I kind of want to see the picture of the snake.
I don't know if I have one, but the remnants are still there.
Okay.
Anyways.
Well, that's pretty cool.
Hello.
Hey. Hey.
Big Precious Angels announcement. We have a new member on our crew.
That's right. Sister is back.
She said hey. You can't hear her, but she said hey.
Yeah, my cat ate my headphones for the mic for her, but we'll get you locked and loaded. And
she got promoted hard. She came on as guest, and now she's our producer. So welcome to the team. Just so you know, whoever comes on next, we're gonna employ you after that.
We have like an employee handbook ready to go.
Oh my God. We have
just some light reading material.
It's this big. Anyways, you wanted to talk about how words are magic.
Oh yeah.
But you know, there's like a whole
else to say about that.
You know, there's like a whole thing about that because like spelling is a spell.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's so many things. This person was talking about it on a podcast I was listening to, and I need to go back and actually like really pay attention. But what stood out to me was one thing was like the days of the week and how like Monday is mundane, and like how weekend like you're weakened by the weekend, and then like Friday you're fried, and then Saturday all you want to do is sit.
Interesting.
Yeah.
None of that has ever occurred to me. It's wild.
Yeah.
Gross.
Yeah.
I don't follow those same, because I don't work a schedule like that exactly.
Right.
I also rarely know what day it is. Like the days of the weeks I can get most of the time, but the numbers Wednesday through Thursday, they're all the same to me. It's like one day.
Mm-hmm.
I have like Friday, Saturday, and then Sunday, Monday, and then the other 3 days. It's like I have 3 days and they're all just really long in different ways.
Yeah. Your Monday is not like a typical person's
Not
Monday.
at all.
No. Right. Yeah. I thought it was pretty interesting. And then she read this poem about the letter S and how powerful it is.
Because it's like a snake.
Yeah. And like how there's been like cultures that have wanted to leave it out of the alphabet because of that connection to like serpent.
What?
Yeah.
That is wild.
Yeah. So I've started paying attention to where S like picks up, like comes into like how it changes words and stuff. Like word, but with when you add an S is sword. That's from the poem. I was just like, whoa.
What?
Yeah, guys, words are magic. Just saying.
I mean, yeah, that's a multi-leveled thing. There are power in words. I've become hyper aware of that.
Good morning, like you're telling your morning and then morning.
I've become hyper aware of words recently too, because I've been in that whole process of retraining my brain. So like where I'm like hyper aware of the phrasing of things and stuff.
Yeah. And I go to the parks now, and like now that I know about good morning, like what it could also like the double meaning is like morning, like MOUR.
Yeah. What's wrong with that though?
I don't know. I just feel like it's like I don't know the intention behind it. Now, it's just like it could have an intention I didn't like
mean for it. Too?
Yeah, and so I want to be more intentional about how I greet people. And so
what do you say now?
I'm thinking good day. Good day.
Hey, brother.
Hey, brother. How's it going, brother?
I like to go with the whole, what's up?
That's a good one. Yeah.
Even though I don't always want the answer.
That's open and inviting.
It is.
Yeah.
I always give the what's up.
Yeah.
I didn't know that about myself until recently though.
Mm-hmm. I catch myself saying good morning even when it's not morning.
Really?
Yeah.
Another thing I always say when I see people is how you do. Like, hey, how you do?
How you do? You do?
I say that all the time.
Anyways.
Yeah. Your face right now.
Yeah, I'm in a very like I said I'm in a very conspiratorial mindset lately.
I'm so here for it
with the UFO stuff that came out kind of this past
I've been
week.
sharing your findings every time I get a text or something from you. If I'm around people, I'm like, listen to this shit.
It just gets me going.
I love it. I'm so here for it.
Yeah. So I have a little bit of an update on that if you want to delve into that. We've got that, and I also am going to make sure I do the PowerPoint that I promised last time.
Yeah, we'll get into it.
Yeah. All right.
But no, before you start talking about UFOs, I get multiple texts from you about like these extreme sightings that have been happening lately. And it includes like video footage of it somewhere, a map of where they've all been seen. And then it was maybe 24 hours after that, you send me a text that California is falling off the earth or whatever.
Jaw just
But But you can fill in the gaps. That's what I've received from you about that.
All right. First off, California.
California, where the average home price is $1 million.
That place. I don't know if you've heard of it. Yeah, okay. I stumbled upon probably one of the, I would say it's moved to like the top YouTube, like top 3 YouTube subscriptions I have now.
One aside real quick. You remember that website Stumble Upon? Where you could just like click a button?
Yes, I loved it.
It was what happened to that?
I think it's still out there, honestly.
The algorithm is just built into social media. That's all it is.
Yeah. But I really do think that website still exists. We just don't do it.
Okay. Anyway.
Because the reels kind of feel that.
Yeah.
But it's like, oh gosh, gross. Okay.
Anyways. So you stumbled upon not using the website stumbleupon.com.
Actually. And I can't even give a real shout out because I don't even know the YouTube name. But he does the like 3-minute, 4-minute long daily video updates of solar weather events and like space events. So it talks about like electromagnetic pole shifts. It talks about solar flares, important ass shit. So fucking excited about it. And yes, I'll send you the link. But that's kind of where like a piece of the whole like California falling into the ocean, that random thought and theory connects to the pole shift. And
so explain me
all
that
shit. We're due for some kind of big thing like that. And I know they always say like we're due for this.
And it's happened in the past.
Yeah. Yes.
But the pole shift thing has been a threat for a long time.
Yeah.
But how is this related to UFOs? Wait, are the aliens making the pole shift? The activity of the UFOs? These are not related at all.
I just swallowed so hard. Like,
are you okay?
Well, I don't know. They may or may not be connected at all. I
mean, arguably everything is, but
exactly.
Okay.
Yeah. On a separate side note, with the UFO UAP thing, that guy, Lue Elizando, he just came out with a book called Imminent. He worked for the Department of Defense and I guess he quit and then like became a whistleblower or whatever. And he wrote a book about like a memoir, and he talks a lot about like the UFO stuff that he has personally witnessed. And he said some big ass shit. Shit.
For example,
well, one thing I thought that was pretty crazy is that he says he has seen footage of an underwater. This is why they changed the name, UAP. Do you know what UAP stands for?
Yeah, we talked about this in previous.
Okay, that it changed from aerial to an anomaly.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because they're in space and underwater.
Everywhere, yeah. Anywhere and everywhere. In your panties. That was weird. Sorry.
I said butt. You said panties.
Yeah, butt's not weird. Panties is weird.
Why?
Why is panties so cringe?
The word?
Yeah, panties. I don't like it.
I don't either.
Okay, anywho. I don't like anywho either.
I don't know how to help you.
Okay, anywho. Oh shit. Let me take a drink of something. Okay. All right.
Like you were saying.
As I was saying.
There it is.
He wrote a book, Imminent, and in it, I don't even know actually if you put this in the book. This is I watched him on Joe Rogan podcast. I don't really watch him anymore, but when it comes to UAP, UFO shit, like I'm tuning into wherever.
I cherry pick. There's still some people I care to hear.
Yes. So this guy was one of them.
Yeah.
He talked about seeing footage of, an oil rig. He called it a derrick, but I didn't know that's what an oil rig is called. Big. Yeah. Right. So there's footage
I lived in Texas. I remember those.
Okay. He quotes them as being like as big as like a city block.
Certain ones.
Wow, that's insane. Okay, so big. That there was a UAP that was bigger than it traveling underwater at like 400, 500 nautical miles or knots or whatever it's called. Just really fast.
Huh?
Yeah.
What happens to all the like fish and shit that this thing just like barreling through?
Just a whale like
splits in half, just busts in pieces. Is 400 knots fast?
It probably just goes through them. Like it doesn't affect them.
Did they even see it?
Right. Because I don't really know what kind of footage. Like that's a big piece too. Is like, is this infrared or is this some? Like this. A lot of times because the military, like they're the ones seeing it, is because of the equipment they have.
And how deep in the ocean are we talking about? Because if you're by the shore and you're as big as a fucking city block, then some shit's gonna be pretty obvious.
Well, they talked about that as how
deep.
They don't know because they said like only like 90% of the or 10% of the ocean has actually been explored.
I mean, I feel that, but how did they know it was in there?
They put the footage.
I have questions.
Yeah. I think I want to read that book after listening to that podcast. I think that'd be a good something to just. The reason, the other takeaway I really appreciated is like, why, if this is happening and it seems like there's this benevolent reason or purpose behind the government keeping it under wraps and like not wanting it disclosure to happen. And he gave a theory as to why, I
have a mind read on why, but tell me your theory. Or you want me to tell you what I think first?
Yeah.
Like just my intuition would say, like nefarious intention aside, the reason why you wouldn't want to put that out there is because they don't really know and they don't want to cause panic from ignorance.
That is very close to what he said. He said that it's like a bully. Like, even if they're not the UAPs or all or nothing or some, if there's any kind of what is it, like evil, like nefarious, like you said, nefarious, like threat from UAP, even if it's a possibility, not that it is, but even if it could be a potential, like once a bully knows that that they're being a bully, then it like ramps up like, oh, now they know. Like if they came out, yes, this is happening. Like what would happen if the UAPs know now that we all are talking about it?
It's like self-fulfilling.
Yes.
It's like when a kid gets in trouble in school and it's like misconstrued and he's like, well, fuck it. I'm a shithead. So I'm just going to be a shithead.
Exactly. Yeah.
Huh. How thoughtful of the government.
Well, it reminds even just like monkeys in a zoo, like if they started paying, like they like, oh shit, they know, like they become like, they know that we're watching them or, like whatever that is, like we would start paying a lot more attention to the monkeys,
Yeah. So on that realm, I was half listening to this. I don't have the exact details, so don't quote me, but I want to say like a tribe in the Amazon or something, like some entity went and took them cell phones and gave them internet. And like within like a really short period of time, they're just like watching porn and jerking off and addicted to TikTok.
Oh my God. Of course.
Like how fast it happened was like mind blowing.
Wow.
Wild.
Yeah. And then
what are they watching on TikTok? That's wild. Okay, anyways.
Yeah. And then also another reason could be just like money based. Like for 20 years, we've been giving so-and-so corporation all of our like weapons, like money and stuff to develop something that can compete with the UAPs or like copycat their stuff. But we didn't give it to company B, but we gave it to company A.
So they don't want people up in arms about where the funds were allocated. That's why everyone lies about money all the time.
Yes.
Because if they actually knew where the funds were being allocated, they'd be pissed.
Yes. Yeah. So some say it'd be like a huge, like a lot of people would have to answer for some shit. And so Joe Rogan and that guy Elizondo, they were saying like there needs to be some sort of like amnesty for government work for government workers.
Oh.
Yeah, for the aliens.
Sorry.
I don't even think that would
My concern was in the wrong place. I'm siding with the aliens before government.
Aliens
like, give them amnesty. It's fine. Give them a green card.
It don't matter what we give them. They're going to...
I think I just chose sides.
Yeah.
My bad.
Team alien. But yeah, that was just some food for thought. Like I was like, because that's my thing is like, what is the whole reason behind like keeping it under wraps, or if they're trying to actively prevent disclosure?
It definitely
from
makes
happening.
sense that it would be monetarily driven too, though. Late stage capitalism. I was listening to actually Tim Dillon on Joe Rogan this morning. They were the ones talking about that Amazon tribe with the phones.
Oh shit.
But he was saying that he feels that we're definitely in like a late stage society situation. Like it just is.
Yeah.
So much nonsense going on.
But it's just of this current era of civilization.
What do you mean?
Like there have been other late stage civilizations. Like, like Rome and all that kind of shit that went on before that empire fell. So I feel like it's like,
I think he was speaking in terms of like America.
Yeah. But that goes with like us being on like some like personal, like metaphysical, like transformation too. Like I feel that in my just inside my being.
Yeah.
A transformation period or something.
For sure.
So that makes sense that it would be like a ripple effect.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's wild.
Speaking of ripple effects.
Oh my God. Is this about me getting sick?
No. But my story's short, so you can go to there.
Okay.
No, I was going to say the shit in the sky when that supermoon happened. I wasn't even queued up to have my period, and that bitch snatched it out like instantly, and I still haven't stopped bleeding. That was a week ago. Or, yeah, tonight will make a week.
How long was the period between the last period and the period now?
Like maybe 2.5 weeks.
Okay.
That moon was like, I felt really weird about it.
Was it just sucking up your period out of your body?
Yeah. It's a sacrifice to the moon or something. I don't know. It's weird. It's really fucking weird to me.
What
that
is
I'm just
the,
like
what
going,
is the,
like living my life, and all of a sudden the moon's real big and my body's like, I'm gonna bleed now. It's fucking weird.
Yeah, what's it doing with your blood? What's the moon doing with it?
I don't know. It's all going in the toilet mostly and in my pants. I don't think the moon's getting it unless there's just like energy release that it's getting from it.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's taking my babies. I'm impregnating the moon. Single-handedly.
Oh my God. Could you imagine we're like repopulating the moon or repopulating with our period babies?
Aww.
There's a bunch of every woman's period baby is on the moon.
That's cute.
What's on the dark side of the moon? Who knows? It's period babies.
It's my blood.
You got a lot of period babies.
There's a shit ton. You're welcome, moon. Anyways,
I don't know why ripple effect is why I thought my sick story.
I know. I want to go back to that. So have it.
Like ripples out of me, Tell me just more. A sea of shit and vomit.
You like text me about this, but I didn't get the details.
Okay.
Because you were traumatized, and I didn't want to force you to like type it and then relive it forever because it's just like typed in your phone.
Yeah. Talking about it was definitely the way to go. We had a stomach virus bug thing go through our household. Joey had it first, and then I got it, and then our kid got it. So I kind of knew it was happening, but it was really just a poor set of circumstances, honestly. I was pre-PMSing. So I was in this phase of like eating like
Just all of it.
garbage.
Yeah.
Not all garbage. Like I specifically want garbage.
Yeah.
For example, chicken sticks from QT.
God.
So
Not
fucking
tube
good.
meats from the gas station.
Yes, girl.
Oh
So
God.
just that matters.
It does.
Because getting a virus while also consuming garbage.
Not ideal.
And I had it come out both ends at the same time. That's never happened before to me. It was horrific. Horrific. Yeah. Okay, so also the meal I had right before. Like it really was just like a perfect ass storm.
I thought about you the other day because we did a crab cake ravioli.
God,
and I just smelled the Old
dude.
Bay and I was like, no.
Oh God. All right. I've been experimenting with lion's mane.
That's what our ravioli
Yeah.
was.
Okay. Yeah. Perfect. Oh yeah. We're synchronicity.
Great.
And I did crab cake with it last time and it was so fucking good. So I was like, but I kind of want to like keep closer to the mushroom texture.
Mm-hmm.
So I found this recipe for like a linguine, like a Cajun linguine with lion's mane. So that's what I was like chomping on right before everything started to happen. So when it came back up, it was so like I have internally like changed. Like I don't know how long it's going to last, but my nose.
How long since when you puked this time? How long since the last time you puked?
Oh, it's been a hot minute.
Like decades?
No.
I can honestly say I don't ever having known you puked since the time I've known you.
Yeah, so yeah.
It's 12 years.
Yeah. Probably 19, 20.
Years?
Yeah. No. Wait, how old am I?
How old you were?
Yeah, that's how old I was.
Okay. Jesus.
Yeah. So like 13, 14 years. 14, 15.
That's
I don't know
crazy.
how old I am. 30. I'm 34.
But the fact that you went 14 years without puking, even 10 years, that's insane.
Yeah.
How old are you?
I'm 34.
This bitch is 34.
Yeah.
Aw, that's cute.
Is it?
Yeah.
Same age as Jesus. Wasn't it? Or was he 33?
He was 33.
Oh, okay.
Anyways.
Beat you.
Gotcha, bitch.
It's fucked up.
But anyway, yeah, because I was aware of the fact that you don't ever vomit, I was like, this has got to be bad.
Yeah, it was awful. So I've never, if I've puked, it's been alcohol related.
Yeah.
Like the last time I got sick because I was like sick, childhood.
Really?
Yes. Yeah.
Your body is just not made to do that.
I shit it out if I have that.
And
not even very often do I get like that.
Diarrheas?
Yeah.
So you're just have a champion of an immune system.
I think my immune system is pretty good.
Yeah.
I don't think my diet is that good. And I don't think my gut flora could use some work. Maybe.
But it seems like you would have diarrhea and vomit if your gut biome was off.
I don't know. I just feel like I feel like I get loose poops like every so often, but it's pretty good. I feel like if it gets off centered, it's because it's diet related.
Yeah, of course. Your poop is made from what you eat, so that makes sense.
I just think it works properly. I think it works how I service it is what I'm trying to say.
Okay, heard. That's great.
Yeah. So yeah, shitting and puking at the same time.
And you made some mistakes in that.
I did. I stopped shitting, and so I was like, oh, I'm gonna puke though. So I just thought you could, stop shitting.
Keep your butt on the toilet. Grab something.
Yeah. So I bent over the toilet and from the pressure release of the vomit, it pushed out diarrhea
On the floor?
onto the floor. I think it hit my shower curtain actually, and then there was like a puddle.
Oh.
Yeah, like
Okay.
so as soon as it did it after that first retch, is that can I use that as a thing, a term?
Sure, yeah.
First retch, I was like, oh, not the move. Not the move. Fucking face. Like, gotta change what I'm doing. So I just immediately got in the bathtub because I was like, I don't know what else to do.
Were you on all fours?
When?
When you were in the bathtub?
No.
What were you doing?
Standing?
Down? You stood and just puked? Did you have the shower on?
Yeah, no, the water. I turned the fucking water on, like the bath water. Because I was like, I don't want it to like, I was like, dilute it.
So at a certain point, were you standing in your poop vomit? Jesus Christ. What the fuck is wrong with you?
I'm talking ankle deep.
Stop.
So it's like chicken stick shit. And fucking Old Bay vomit. Noodles, linguine. Oh God, I almost passed out. Joey, it was like 11 o'clock at night. So Joey came in there.
Were you making sounds? Were there sounds?
Yes, I was like, yes, but I think I blocked those out.
Were you calling his name?
Yes, I was like moaning like, Joey. He comes in there. He opens the door and he sees what I'm doing. I didn't even see him open the door. I was so preoccupied. He opens the door. He sees me in the shower and he sees my just shit like shooting out of my ass. He just closes the door. And he was like, she needs a minute. Then he came back and I was like, I'm not okay. And he was like, you need to like clean this up.
What was happening? You were naked?
I can't remember when I took my pants off. During it all, I took my pants off. Like at some point. So when I had...
So you shit through your pants the first time?
Yes. Yes.
It made a puddle through your pants?
Yes.
What did you
But I can't tell you. I will tell you.
Do you still have
the puddle
those pants? Did you throw those pants away?
Yes.
Okay.
Of course I did. I threw the shirt away.
Okay,
I
good.
threw my entire wardrobe away. I would have thrown myself away if I could. The puddle could have happened while I was in the bathtub. It just shot out of the bathtub also. Or dripped out. I don't know.
There was shit on the floor is your point.
Yeah, in the bathtub, in the floor. A crime scene of like...
And how long did this last?
Not long. Maybe 3-5 minutes.
Okay, that's not bad.
No, I probably threw up like 3-4 times in that span. Don't know how much I shit. But then I had to clean it all up. So I really did almost pass out while cleaning it all up because it was like I was exhausted. And then I'm like having to like do extensive cleaning, like extensive. And so, and then I felt better though after that. Of course. But then I did puke again at like 5 a.m. But I remembered how to do it correctly and be seated on the toilet and whatever. But this is one thing I did. I didn't realize. I had the vomit in the trash can at that point. I didn't realize you just pour it in the toilet.
What did you do?
I walked outside.
And did what with it?
And went into the woods and threw my vomit out. And I've had to keep Gracie away from it. She goes over there to sniff and I'm like, stay away from there.
I mean, that just shows that that's because you've only puked like 4 times in your life. You don't know how to deal with it.
No, my mommy took care of me.
Wow. Wow.
I feel that way in my existence. Like that is such like a newbie. Like I feel like such a newbie in so many ways. And that was just
that's
like
insane.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad you're okay.
Yeah, it's as hard as it came on and as quickly as it came on, it left the same. Like
That's
it
good.
was,
But then you're just like deeply traumatized for a week after that.
yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. But Joey didn't puke with it at all, and my kid, she did puke with it once. In the middle of the night, but she was, as soon as she did that, she was better.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad I didn't get that from y'all.
Yeah. Wash your hands before you leave.
As I'm puking shit right now.
Yeah, I don't think I'll ever be able to eat a crab cake or like
Pasta ever again.
right,
Linguine.
not linguine. I know.
You can't have a low country boil anymore.
It's one of my favorite things. Not right now.
Life is different.
Yeah, you
Give it
had
some time. You'll be fine.
She had like some kind of Cajun seasoning potato chip at her house, and I tried a couple, and I was like, nope, not yet.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
that's funny.
Yeah. Lessons learned. Hard.
Wow.
Yeah. I feel like are we having like a moment of silence?
Yeah. I'm just still working through the visuals. R.I.P. that your bathroom or whatever.
Yeah, for real. R.I.P. our bathroom. We need to just like.
Did you
burn it
sage
down.
afterwards?
I did incense. Yes.
Okay, good.
Yeah. I probably could take a prayer or two in there though. Anywho.
Well, sorry for your experience.
Yeah. It's okay. I think it had to happen. I think it was a like, I think that's something you have, like who doesn't learn that? Like you need to know about shitting and vomiting. Like those are things that are like, they may not happen. Yeah.
It's basic.
The vomiting, at least, it might not happen often, but when like, it almost felt like a cleanse, like a weird fucking purge.
Well,
cleanse.
that's what your body was doing.
Yeah. Like I didn't realize how like euphoric you can kind of feel after that.
Yeah.
Like the relief is, there's a relief.
Yeah.
And it's because of how difficult, to me, that feeling, the throwing up one, is like hard.
Yeah.
And I feel like it has to do with like my sense of like, our fear of sense of control.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
Right.
But also it's just like depleting in a lot of ways too.
Mm-hmm.
And it hurts sometimes depending on the situation.
Yeah, I know my stomach was like, my abs or muscles from like, I guess the contraction or what happens. I don't know. Were sore, yeah. But
damn.
And then like I said, my sense of smell, like since then, has been like way, like I feel like it's like a protection your body does, like after you get sick.
Yeah.
Like you don't want that. We don't want you to get sick again.
Yeah, so we're gonna sniff out anything that could possibly be close to that. That's interesting.
Mm-hmm. Lessons learned even when you don't
intend for it to. Yeah. Wow. That's crazy.
Let's talk about something like better.
Something lighthearted?
Yeah.
Okay.
You got it?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, and I don't want to get too deep in this because I want to be conscious of what. Anyways, Lil Yachty's dad wants to be on our podcast. And I'm having a hard time processing that. For a multitude of reasons. But let me give some context. So one of our former students' dad knows him some kind of way. And I think algorithmically, because of Instagram, it somehow like put me like, cause I don't know, like I was following Lil Yachty, I'm following this kid's dad, and then somehow the algorithm was like, you need to see this person, and then I ended up like commenting on something or responding to something, or he did or something. I need to go back and look.
Yeah,
because I don't know the exact origin of it. But I want to say I regularly talk to him, but I realize that sounds insane. Like it's a regular, like he'll post something, I post something, whatever. And the most recent one was when he was in Tokyo with Lil Yachty because he was doing a show there or whatever. And so they went there and they posted this picture that I just thought was like a tough ass picture. So literally I just responded to the story and just said tough.
Mhm.
And then he liked it. And then the next response was that he wanted to be on our podcast. Just like mind blowing, obviously, for a lot of reasons. But here's my thoughts. Like, are we going to bring Lil Yachty's dad into your basement?
Yeah.
Or do we pack our shit up and go to Atlanta? Because here's how I feel. And this is like where I'm at with it. Because obviously that would be amazing. And I think that would be really cool and we should do it.
Yeah.
But it's like, do we host him in Greenville? Like, I don't have I'm too neurodivergent or whatever you want to say
like,
for that.
The logistics of it.
Because I'm like, what does that look like? Like, I'm going to have to take you around and show you what's cool. Like, that makes me panicked.
Can I have a request where we go? We take them Top Golf.
This is exactly what I don't want to host anyone ever.
He would fucking love Top. I'm sure they have Top Golf in Atlanta, actually.
Well, yeah. That's what I'm saying.
Little Yachty's dad, if you come to Greenville, would you like to go to Top Golf with us?
We'll wait for the answer.
Let us know in the comments.
But yeah, I have like an immense amount of anxiety at the idea of like having to host someone who is used to a certain lifestyle. Like, here's my best friend's basement. And like, what do I show you in Greenville? I don't fucking know. This feels like a lot of pressure. But if we but how fucking awesome would that be?
It would be amazing. I think we just need to say there's no pressure.
And then, but also it would be really fun to like pack our shit up and go on the road and go to Atlanta and be in his world.
Yeah.
So I don't know what that looks like, but think about it.
Okay. And you think about it, Little Yachty's dad. You think about it too.
Let us know. His name's Shannon.
Shannon. Yeah, that's cool.
But how fucking
I'm honored.
Random.
Honestly.
Same.
Yeah.
It's so random. I just can't.
I'm just like, I'll move that guitar over there, that pillow. We'll move that box and cables.
Sit right here.
There you go.
You can sit here. You can sit here.
Hi. Hello, sir.
Just stand right here. But yeah, that's
yeah, you texted me that just randomly at night. I was like going to bed and I was like, what the
yeah, I don't know what to do with that.
That's incredible.
The fact that I just like seldomly have a conversation with Lil Yachty's dad sometimes is already weird enough. Not weird in a bad way, but just, I don't know. It's like one of those things that's just hard to accept as reality. But I mean, people are people.
Yeah. Shannon.
And famous people have dads.
Yeah. Right.
And some of their dads send me messages.
What'd she say?
She said swag. But the timing was so perfect.
God.
Anyway, yeah. So look forward to that whenever that happens.
Yeah.
Because we have to do that.
Yeah. We do.
I'd like a couple local guests first. Just to get our feet wet.
Yes.
And if we're going to be employing each guest, so far we have your sister, who's now our producer. And then another one of our guests is a former student who makes music, so we can employ him to do that.
Yep.
And then who else? Hayden, he can be our marketing something. He has shit to bring to the table there. And then my mom, I don't know, she can be our financial consultant.
Hell yeah.
We'll bring a whole team. Just know if you come on here as a guest, we're going to employ you and put you to work. Anyways. I'm pretty sure he like does photography, so he can just
perfect.
Do that. Or be like connect us. He can be like our agent.
Like a liaison or like a
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he like tours with like DL Hughley and shit.
Oh damn. Okay.
I don't know. Cool. I mean, his sperm made Lil Yachty, so
enough said.
There's that.
I love the shirt.
That shirt's badass. Let's keep it in the realm of celebrities, and then you can give me your lesson.
Perfect. Yes.
So, without being political, I'm gonna state how this came to be.
Yeah.
But we were having our little pre-pod conversation, and I don't like to be political or like get into all that because it's so fucking dumb at the end of the day.
Mm-hmm.
But I did find it interesting that RFK Jr. has endorsed Trump and like so warning against what the Democrats are doing and whatever. And again, I'm not saying anything with that other than the fact that I find it interesting. Mm-hmm. I think the whole shirts and skins thing is bullshit. I think they all work for the same fucking team. But I do think there's some weird shit going on right now, for sure. Mm-hmm. And that threw me off a little bit. Mm-hmm. And I brought that up to you. And then you asked me if I knew about his relationship to Bennifer.
The connections are there.
I see that now.
Yeah. I saw on some Reddit forum that Bennifer was dating Kit.
I like how you call Ben Affleck Bennifer.
That's his name.
Because Bennifer is him and J-Lo together. You just call him Bennifer.
They're both Bennifer.
Is it a throuple?
No.
You call J-Lo Bennifer too?
Yeah. They're both just Bennifer for life. All right. Have you seen that meme of them? Like, it's not of them. It's of Tammy and Ron Swanson from the Parks and Rec.
That's such a good comparison. That's hilarious.
Is when he has his like hair. Like
is Tammy 1 or Tammy 2? There's 2 of them. She's 1 or 2. I can't remember. It doesn't matter.
I can't remember what she is. I think she's Tammy 2.
I think so too.
Yeah. When he has like his like eyebrow shaved off or some shit and his half his mustache.
Yeah, because from like eating puss so hard, he just like frictioned off his fucking mustache.
Yeah, that's them.
That's hilarious.
But yeah, he's supposedly been seen with Kit Kennedy.
What a name, everybody.
RFK Jr.'s daughter. So I was like, who the fuck?
Who's who?
Kit.
Wait, it's RFK's Jr.'s daughter.
Correct.
And he has like 5
He's got a lot of kids. Yeah.
Excuse me.
He's like probably Mormon or Catholic or some shit. They have a lot of kids.
Anyways.
Not a stereotype. Yeah, a lot of babies being made.
Oh my gosh, I'm making audio difficulties. I'm getting squirmy.
You're good. Yeah, so if you Google Kit Kennedy, which I did, I was like, what? Who the hell is Kit Kennedy? Her like great aunt comes up on Google. It doesn't even like it's not her. It's like some lady that died in like 1947 or something like that.
But that's who she's named after.
Correct. Yeah. Yeah. So she's dating Bennifer. I was like, I wonder if, and something I read said that she had like an Instagram or something about like trying to figure out like what she does for a living or job. Be rich. And so I go to her Instagram, and it is the creepiest motherfucking shit I've ever seen in my life. It's so fucking creepy.
You showed it to me. It's like, it's giving like extreme level of privilege to the point of, like you said, like Eyes Wide Shut, or like that what's it called again? Something Grove.
Oh, Bohemian Grove.
Yeah,
all those things. Yes.
Yeah. It's like secret society.
Yeah. Staying at what's his head? Ralph M. like Hearst. Randolph Hearst.
Emil?
No. Well, he's Emil Hirsch.
Oh wait,
also.
Oh, that's not even the same person.
Oh my God. They are the same person.
Bing bong.
I don't like when we do that.
We do what?
When we get too real. Like, that's just real.
It gives you the spinal tingles.
It does, yes. Oh, God. Okay. It happens at least once an episode.
So what is your greater point? Because she's her Instagram's creepy. That's facts. Or T. I saw this thing where it was like
I just feel like the relationship with Bennifer has to be scripted.
why? He's Ben Affleck's like Pete Davidson kind of. I saw a meme of those two holding hands today.
What did it say?
It was just a picture of them holding hands. It was like that really like overused picture of Pete Davidson holding someone's hands, but they just insert random people into it.
I haven't seen those.
I'm gonna find it and show you.
Okay. I have seen it, but I've never seen like other people edited into it.
Yeah. I saw one this morning of Ben Affleck talk about synchronicity.
That's what I'm saying.
So okay, say more. So they're
Just
trying to use the celebrity
Yeah,
to
they're using celebrity to do something. There's something there. They're like it's
celebrity's been used as influence for a long time, and I would say more now than ever.
Yeah, it's just going back to I think even what we were speaking on last week, like how marketing doesn't look like it used to. Like it's not just computer or commercials.
Yeah, even the DNC. Have you seen any clips from that? Well, who sings that song? Turned Down for What?
Lil Jon.
He's there.
Okay,
and it's like he rewrote the words a little bit for that to make it fit the Democratic National Convention thing.
Yeah,
and it's like all these like lighters or cell phone flashlights or whatever. Like a whole it's all blacked out. And it's like all these little lights. And he's just like doing that. And it's like this whole turn down for what moment. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Isn't this a political campaign? Like this is for our president? Like I feel confused.
you sent me that's the only clip I've seen was about
Also, I'm not trying to say anything bad about any of that. Like it's just like the whole thing's wild.
Yeah. It was the VP pick Walls.
Oh yeah.
His son, and like everyone's like his son stole the DNC or whatever because of the moment that he had go viral or something about him cheering and crying on his dad.
Oh, he was super emotional. Aw, so tendy. Oh, okay. So we're learning from our producer that he's disabled and has a nonverbal thing, but then he was really excited to see his dad.
Yeah.
Not the internet just like latching on to
a special moment like that. Yeah. I don't know. It's just gross.
All so fucked.
Yeah.
Tim Dillon was saying that it doesn't like the political parties are just silly, and ultimately no matter what, corporate entities are the one that'll rule everything, and eventually we're gonna be like housing is not affordable, so they'll be forced to live in these little pods like owned by Chick-fil-A. And he was talking about how you just have like an app for your neighborhood and everything you need to do is just like on an app, and it's all just like the Chick-fil-A world or whatever. I mean, he went in, but he's not wrong.
No, he's not. There's already subdivisions like that. There's like Disney World subdivision.
But even like these big corporations buying out all these houses and shit.
Yeah.
Like, it's fucking weird.
Yeah, it's happening.
The house that I rent is owned by some LLC out of fucking California. Like, why? Just let me buy it. Just give it to me. You don't need it.
No, they don't.
Anyway, that shit's depressing.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if my PowerPoint's going to be. I did include sort of a happy ending.
I don't need a happy ending because life doesn't always work that way.
That's true.
We had a whole episode of ew unintentionally that one time.
I feel like we're just ooh and ick a lot.
We the ooh ick.
We the ooh ick.
We just real.
Yeah.
And reality is icky sometimes.
Oh, and I know it. My bathroom knows it.
I was about to say, especially when it's coming out both ends.
All right. So PowerPoint.
Let's get after it.
Yeah.
Producer, produce me.
Yes. All right. So we're going to do something a little special with the PowerPoint. I'm going to try my hardest to like include pictures of the slides and stuff that I'm showing in the episode. So you at home can also see what Nicole is looking at.
Okay, and remind everyone, all of our 10 million listeners, of what this is about.
Okay. So last
I'm
episode.
so fidgety today.
It's okay. I don't know why I'm telling you. It's okay.
I appreciate it. Thank you. I mean, I verbalized it and need to, so obviously I needed some kind of reassurance.
I don't really. I'm trying to remember why White Boy Summer came up last time.
Because we were talking about brat summer.
Oh yeah, yes, okay, and how those can be like hijacked by
capitalism. We were talking about late stage capitalism.
Yeah, and use. Okay, so and then I was like, have you ever heard of White Boy Summer?
And I had no idea.
Okay, and then I was like, Chet Hanks,
which I'm aware of who he is. But
okay. All right, so we're gonna go through a little PowerPoint I made about White Boy Summer, its origin. We may need to take an earbud out because there is video. Okay. So you can see like where it came from, what it turned into, because I didn't know this at the beginning of like the research and everything I did for the PowerPoint. I realized how fucked up it got. Like obviously I should have rang bells when it was called White Boy Summer.
Right. I mean, yeah, that's pretty alarming.
So it's fucked up. But there's a person in here that I feel like was really kind of, I don't know if I would say robbed, but I feel like she didn't get her roses.
Okay.
So I want to make sure
that she does.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, can you see it?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm starting with a quote.
Do you want me to read it aloud, or do you
yes,
want to read
please?
it aloud?
Yeah. It's a quote from Chet Hanks.
It says, "Me being who I am meant nothing to me, but it meant a lot to other people."
Okay. So he said this in which I think I do have a clip in here from Channel 5 News with Andrew Callahan. I think I've talked about him before. He did like a little expose on Chet Hanks and the White Boy Summer thing.
Okay.
But I think he said that in the documentary.
Me being who I am meant nothing to me, but it meant a lot to other people. Okay.
I feel like that is a story for his life.
Okay.
And I'm going to go ahead from the beginning and say that I do think a lot of times with kids like that come from money, come from wealth, people like to like write them off as like whiny babies or like
spoiled.
Yeah.
Don't
like can't work. That didn't work for what they got.
Yeah.
I'm not saying any of that for him. I actually think he's come out. I've did some research that he was sent away to like one of those like bad kid camps. Like Bad Baby and Paris Hilton.
Yeah, those things are gnarly, man.
Yeah. So he's gone through some shit.
Bad Baby's been speaking out about that recently.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, I might be see
anyways.
What she's got to say. And yeah, and then there's some weird shit with Tom Hanks. I mean, I've come across some weird things about that dude. So I don't know what's going on there either. About that dude. But Chet Hanks, he has a platform and people pay attention to him for some reason. And so when White Boy Summer happened, it was a big deal.
Okay.
And any kind of, I think, choices he makes. I just feel like there's certain people that can do little things and people blow it way out of proportion.
Yeah.
And make it into a huge thing.
For sure.
And I'm not trying to give him any kind of disclaimers because I also think he is kind of a piece of shit also.
Okay.
But this is just to kind of where my head's at with it. Like
okay.
I've got some background just thoughts. Okay. I also got a warning. I just said that this shit is weird and that it gets twisted. And I learned how White Boy Summer was used by like extremist groups and like the white boy, what's it called? The Proud Boys.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
of course they're going to take that and be gross with it.
Yeah. So I just want to acknowledge that. And that also like this shows like shit that you do, like it has ramifications.
Yeah, of course.
Especially when you have a
power
platform.
Of words too again.
Mm-hmm.
Putting them spells.
That's right. Weird. All right. So I put, who is Chet Hanks? We know. Rita Wilson.
It says, "I'm going to be there blessing the mic with spoken word."
That's a quote from him.
Wow.
Uh,
The middle picture is not Chet Hanks.
no, that's not.
That's
no.
Malibu's Most Wanted. What's that dude's name?
Jamie.
Jamie Kennedy.
Yeah. But that's basically him.
Is that one of Robert FK Jr.'s baby?
Definitely.
That's Kick's brother.
Older brother. But yeah, that quote is I love that. That was from his, like, I think which is his Twitter handle is Chet, or was Chet Hayes.
Wow.
I'm gonna be there blessing the mic with spoken word.
Okay.
And then I have a congrats because he's a Nepo baby. Congrats.
Wait, who hit Mama?
Rita Wilson.
Okay.
She's also like an actress.
Yeah, I'm aware.
Okay.
She looks familiar. I just can't remember her name.
Yeah. So
Oh my
a
gosh.
little bit of contextual background. He started popping up, like, kind of going viral before the White Boy Summer thing.
Okay.
And this was
Yeah.
January. Yeah. So
Heard mutterings.
yes. So let's play this clip. This is at the Golden Globes. Oh, got to do volume.
Bing bong.
It's on.
Mash it.
This one.
Try it again. Hello, producer.
And do you have any thoughts on volume? Oh.
While we're figuring it out, Madison's gonna click on buttons. Do, 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 do.
It's probably just on something else. We'll try this right here. Yeah, I think it's just set on a different. I figured it out. I have faith in myself.
I have faith in you too, for what it's worth.
Thank you. That matters a lot to me. Okay.
We're
Let's
back.
see.
Okay, let's try it again.
Watch it not work.
There it is. Oh! Pause. This is
I mean,
why
that's all
I
you
know
have to
about
see.
him. No.
Yeah.
I want to hear the whole thing, but this is why I know about him, because
Okay.
he was doing that weird accent.
Yes.
I don't remember where I heard about it or by whom, and maybe multiple people. Because shit like this on the podcast that I watch, they fucking eat it up.
Yeah.
Okay, start that over? Was he serious? He's
Yes.
not serious. He's high. That's a high person. That person's high. I'm just saying
slightly
he's high.
autistic. Allegedly.
As a slightly autistic, sometimes high person, I can recognize
yes.
what.
You see it.
Yeah, he's high
Yeah.
in that right there.
Yeah.
Okay, but did he continue? He this wasn't the only instance of him doing that.
No, but that was like the big one that went viral, and people were like, "What?"
And so
the
then
hell?
he continued. Was that okay? That's so pulled out of context. I'm so mad about it. But anyways, continue.
Yes. All right. So he was already like, people were like, "Okay, why is he like?" People accused him of like appropriating.
Of course.
Yeah. This is what. Oh, wait. So
The fuck am I looking at?
hold on.
Hold on, brother. That was a
Oh, I'm missing it. So okay, before we talk about that, so sorry.
no. It's okay.
Okay. I just went to skip to the next slide before I was ready to talk about it. It's a hard shift.
Yeah.
You'll see. So he later on that Channel 5 news documentary, Andrew asked him like, what were you doing? And his response was that he was with a girlfriend and she like all of a sudden started speaking like that, just like out of
Being
pocket.
silly.
Yeah. And so she like taught him like, and like they were like doing it back and forth. And so
I do that. I talk in a British accent all the fucking time.
so he was practicing this.
That's
like,
what I'm saying. He has a silly high person.
You can see it in the eyes.
Yes.
Yeah.
He's playing.
Yeah. So anyways, but okay. So he says he just wanted to do it because he had been doing it that week. That was the reasoning behind it.
Okay.
All right.
Also,
Next.
I'm not trying to defend a monster.
No,
I know
no, no,
nothing
no, no.
about this. I'm just
No,
giving
and I'm
my
not saying-
honest reaction.
And I'm not saying that it's
I do feel like we are in a
like-
culture of like monstricizing people.
yes, we absolutely are. It's more to me about the reasoning behind it. Like that, I want you to pay attention to
Okay.
the reason he said he was doing this.
Okay.
What was that? What did I press? Okay. So keep that in mind.
Mhm.
This is another context because of, I think, tied into
What was going on?
yes
Okay.
before. So
This is in January of 2020.
yes.
Okay.
So same year in the summer, that was when we had like all of the George Floyd
And this is like peak
protests.
COVID shit.
Yeah, it was a very intense time.
Yeah.
Some major shifts were happening.
The air was palpable. I even remember here, like
yes.
going downtown and stuff. Like shit was weird.
Yeah. Okay. So soon after, this was like early 2021.
What is this post haircut? Because he has that weird haircut.
He just says he had a haircut. And he was just making a video. He
Oh,
just got a
okay.
haircut. So I
Okay.
put post haircut.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if the style of haircut mattered.
No, I mean,
because that style of haircut is very
oh shit,
World
it
War
is.
II, whatever, like German.
Okay, this is gonna get weird. So I also put the false prophet because I feel like you'll see why in just a minute. This is what he had to say.
This is sad. He seems mentally unwell here.
Yeah.
The first time it seemed like he was having fun. The second time he seems like he got his meds adjusted. The third time just seems really sad.
Yes.
Okay.
So soon after this, he also comes out with like merch and the music video, makes a music video, White Boy Summer music video.
Wait, he is a musician?
Yes.
What type?
Rapper.
Was he a rapper before that?
Yes.
Why was he at the Golden Globes?
With his
What does
family.
he do?
Okay, so he's an entrepreneur, I believe. And it seems like he gets involved in like you said, he was talking about acting.
The baby or is he older?
I think he's baby.
This is giving Aaron Carter.
Oh shit, yeah, I can totally see that.
Like this is giving like the rest of my family has some talent. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I'm lost. I'm mentally unwell. I have access to way too much money.
He's been abused or neglected of some sort.
I have some trauma. I can't talk about it because my daddy's Tom Hanks. My mom's Rita Wilson. I'm not okay. Like this is sad.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So this, I think, I don't know, and I still don't understand if he came up with the term White Boy Summer or if he just has like.
But as soon as the internet fucking chomped on it, he's like, here's my moment. That's sad.
Yeah.
This is giving me the upsetty spaghettis.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But a lot of people, and I agree with this, is that he stole this. Like White Boy Summer is not his original idea.
Who did he steal it from? I'm not saying that anything, but wait, hold on. What is this? Being a hot girl is about being unapologetically you, having fun, being confident, lending you. Yeah, I mean, Hot Girl Summer. It was obviously a cultural riff, but
yes.
Now there's an everything summer.
Yes. He was like one of the first ones to copy Hot Girl Summer though. Or like at least for it to be as viral.
But that's what people do. They just hop on those trends and then continue it. So I don't.
But the problem with it, that's great. That is in itself, like that is almost like
because biting is what the internet does.
Yes.
The reason I'm saying that it's problematic before you say what you say is that he's a white man.
And
privileged white man.
And he did not give credit where credit is due.
What are you supposed to say? I'm gonna have a white boy summer because of Megan Thee Stallion?
Like I know this was her shit. Like I see like what
I hear what you're saying, but
yes.
We can't go. Like I didn't like we are like that's weird a little bit though.
I don't agree.
I mean that's fine. I'm not okay, look. I feel like I'm gonna sound like a fucking asshole. This is all. I didn't know anything about any of this until you're just showing me this right now. So I'm basing this solely on this PowerPoint. So
that's all there is. This is the only information that's out there.
Please don't cancel me on this because I fucking adore Megan Thee Stallion.
Yeah.
Although, and don't crucify me. But I feel like because of her place of influence, that things that she does are also problematic.
Yes. Well, of
So
course.
all that said, but I don't like.
But it's not a tit for tat.
Well, I know, but it's like I don't understand why if he's making some dumbass random YouTube video, he's like, I'm saying this because I got this from Megan Thee Stallion. Like we go around saying brother all the time. We don't even know where that shit came from.
I know, but I think it
You made a Flan Summer thing. Did you give credit to her?
Who?
Flan Summer on your Instagram. Did you say it was from Megan Thee Stallion?
No. It's the merch. To me, it's about like the
because
merch.
He's monetizing.
Yes, right.
But so everybody is though. Okay, continue.
Maybe it's just because he's
not me getting hot and bothered over this.
No, I hear you. This is why I made this. Like,
okay.
It didn't start out that way, but while I started going through it, I was like, damn, this shit is like, there's many overarching conversations that need to happen and should continue to happen.
It makes it more sad too because he's biting off of something that he saw that, you know what I'm saying? He knew that would be a trending thing.
Right.
But it felt harmless just from that.
He knew from the very beginning that it was going to be Trump associated. He even said in the video, this is not this. You know that.
Well, you're saying it because those buzzwords mean shit. Also, the whole thing is like contextual cherry picking for me. So for you to start by being a fucking Jamaican fucking bumbleclap dude, which is biting and cultural appropriation and and then the next thing you're saying is some white boy shit that's based off of a black woman. It's like
the Jamaican accent was based off of a black woman, his girlfriend.
I know, but that's what I'm saying. Like, but it feels like contextual cherry picking, and then you're putting it, not you, but it's put together to create this narrative of awfulness because people like to be mad.
Yes.
Continue.
Yes. And it's not just about, we should be mad.
You think we should?
Yeah, I think we should be mad. I think that any way to change and for people to like.
What are we mad about?
I'm mad that he didn't give her credit. I'm mad that every time he spoke about it, he knew that people were going to have an issue with it. He said that from the very beginning by saying, I know y'all are going to think this is Trump related, but it's not.
Okay, keep going.
And I don't know if I have it in here or not. I called him a thief. He is a fucking thief. Corporations were also stealing Hot Girl Summer from Megan.
Just like they do Pride Month.
Exactly. And so,
but she's not the only one that happens to.
No, but she is one example of this happening. Like this is this question of what is paying homage? What is like, where does it like fall into fair use even?
I feel like this is where the internet becomes a wasteland because it's like all fair use. Like if it's on there, it's on there and everything's so quick. Like these little trends are so fucking fast that you can't, before someone starts to steal it, it's over.
Right. And there's no room for like people to like, I don't know. Like, I just feel like
what about like,
it stunts creativity.
Which part? Not giving credit or just biting? Because
what's the point if it's what's the point of creating something if it's going to be stolen, if it's going to be repurposed or made into something else?
Girl, welcome to AI.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. It's the internet that's breaking this shit. And also like that's a whole thing in the art world is that everything is derivative. No one idea is unique. It might be contextually unique, but if you look hard enough, it's inspired by something. Like we are all part of a bigger, like there is no one person out there with some like purely original idea.
No, and that line of where is it when does it turn into thievery?
Are you saying that she deserves to have like residual, like she should get a percentage of this
merch?
got
it trademarked. She got it trademarked, Hot Girl Summer.
But he's not using that phrase, Hot Girl Summer.
No. I'm just saying that she's from like corporations, like Wendy's was using it, Forever 21. Good. Yeah.
But they're still doing that fucking Brat Summer, the demure shit, like all that. It's all the same bullshit.
Right. I just think respect should be paid where it should be paid. And Hot Girl Summer, the origin of the summer girl, like it wasn't Wendy's, it wasn't Chet Hanks, it wasn't Forever 21.
But who is attributing it to those people?
What do you mean?
But who is seeing that, like any of that, and being like, this Chet invented this?
Chet invented White Boy Summer?
No, I'm saying you're saying like all of these other entities didn't start this. She did.
Right.
But who is absorbing that and being like,
I mean,
Wendy's created this?
No. I'm saying I didn't know that all of this, even from Brat Girl, came from Megan. Like, I didn't know that. I think that matters to know that.
Yeah.
That's it.
Damn, talk about the power of words. Holy fuck.
Right. I mean, we study in art. Like, I didn't take many like art history classes, but you learn forms and you learn who those originators were.
Yeah, and people bite the fuck out of that stuff. It happens literally all the time.
Right.
Wild. Okay.
Yeah. We were saying, like, we're talking about, like, we're saying the same thing. I like that it like made us both heated and like passionate.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not disagreeing with you. I think that you just have a different like lens than I do a little bit.
This is such a zoomed in lens.
Yes.
This is one piece of a massive, massive puzzle.
I think because you're looking at it with a telescope and I'm looking at it with a macroscope.
Yes. Yes. And that's like, I think that's important.
You're using a microscope. There it is. And I'm using a macroscope.
There you go. And even though like you brought up his haircut, look at the font used on the merch.
I just got this feeling, man, blah, blah, blah. Okay, that's quoting whatever.
Just the font. What does that remind you of? Like, it's
like
not
LA gangster, like.
But where does that originate from?
I don't know.
That's like, okay.
That's Old English.
Yeah. It's like, this is very similar to fonts used by the Nazis.
Yeah, because that's why those other groups like reappropriated it.
Yeah.
So even that is a form of reappropriation. Or
yes.
Whatever.
Exactly.
So there's a derivative of that.
Right.
So he's being a gangster.
But you can't preach inclusivity when you're using symbols like this.
But I'm not saying you can or can't, but this person,
I'm saying you can't.
That's fine. You can stand on your soapbox, Ma. I'll listen to you. But I'm saying, like, this is an idiot.
Well, no shit.
So, like, I'm not going to value anything he's doing.
Well, then why are we doing this?
But what? No, I'm saying, like, no, I know it's first of all, entertainment.
Yeah.
Secondly, like, this is a conversation because how much, like, people are valuing fucking idiots.
Yeah.
And getting upset about it. That's a whole ass dumbass.
Yes.
That is a bored Nepo baby. And everybody's like, I'm fucking pissed.
Yes. I was like, Chet Hank is going to Chet Hank. Like, that's just what he's going to do.
I just don't. Okay. So maybe it's the healed version of me. I'm not going to rise my blood pressure because of some bored Nepo baby.
No, I just,
but fundamentally I hear what you're saying.
Right. And it goes back to like this whole shit, like how what was used afterwards.
Yeah, because okay, so this is the thing where it's like and this is part of what we were talking about last time with the late stage capitalism. That's that. Because now you can use some internet fad to like promote your political rhetoric.
Ideology, yeah.
Oh, I'm so grossed out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Shit gets dangerous. And it's something I personally like.
This is why I want to study rhetoric because it's so fucking powerful.
It is.
And even on every level, macro, micro, whatever, like even you as an individual absorbing it, like you get upset about it.
Yeah. And just as a person that tries to be creative or make shit, like I'm inspired all the time by certain things. And like, that's how, like, I'm not making something from scratch. Like I'm thinking like, oh, 80s commercials and I'm always referencing.
Yeah.
But like, I think that, so it's important for me to like understand, like, that's still like, even if like you feel like it's just because you think your intention is pure or not pure or whatever, doesn't matter what your intention is.
Well, that's the whole thing just in relationships. Like I can have whatever intention I want, but if I say some sideways shit and it hurts your feelings, I have to be accountable for your feelings regardless of my intention.
Yes.
And I think that's why celebrity influence in the internet can be very dangerous because they can't be accountable to how many people it's affecting because they don't fucking know them. That's wild. This is wild.
I know. It turned into this huge thing when I was making it. I was like, I feel like when we talk about this or when we were going to present, like it was going to be big.
Okay.
So 3 years later, and I did make this meme. I was very proud of it. He tried to like post about it. Like he hashtagged White Boy Summer again, like this year. And he came out on, I think this is from Instagram. He said, White Boy Summer was created to be fun, playful, and celebration of fly white boys who love beautiful queens of every race. Anything else that has been twisted into to support any kind of hate or bigotry against any group of people is deplorable, and I condemn it. I hope that we all can spread love to each other and treat each other with kindness and dignity.
Those two sentences negate each other.
Which ones?
The whole White Boy Summer was created to be fun, playful, and celebration of the phrase of fly white boys who love beautiful queens of every race is the most fucking contrived bullshit I've ever heard in my life. And he's tokening his own choice in women, it seems to me, from that sentence. So then to follow that up by saying all that other shit, it just to negate, you might as well have just said nothing.
Correct. I will say, as a side note,
I hope he needs a doctor.
Yeah. Let me see.
I'm so glad I'm not famous, y'all.
I didn't include it in here, but as like all of this was happening too, I think around the same time, like 2021, he was like getting into like domestic disputes with his girlfriend, who was also black.
Way.
Right? Shocker.
Because is your boy bipolar or like borderline or
Something.
something? He seems mentally unwell. I'm not trying to diagnose people, but you can see it in his eyes.
Yes. I think the last I heard or saw that he was like making out with Kim Zolciak on some kind of new reality show.
Who the fuck is that?
What's it called? Desperate Housewives or Real Housewives of Atlanta. Kim.
Okay.
Yeah.
Don't be tardy for the party.
Yeah,
right.
Kim.
Okay.
So there you go. And maybe he's doing some kind of like fitness. I think he's doing fitness.
That's
content.
Okay.
This is just about Megan getting the trademark for Hot Girl Summer, which I think was really smart on her part.
Good for her. Big business.
Yeah, and she's hosting the VMAs this year. Just saw that on the news.
I don't have feelings about that.
I haven't watched the VMAs in a very long time.
I just don't like those award shows that I just feel like why did y'all already have all the fucking money? Why do you need to be celebrated more? It's just gross.
Yeah. I like to watch old ones on YouTube just to see the fashion.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's definitely a cultural statement. I can understand it for that, but
yeah,
I don't care.
Let me watch it in 10 years.
Yeah, that. Let me do it as cultural reference. What the fuck am I looking at?
And these are just some suggestions for
Coffee Enema Girl Summer. I remember that.
No, these are ones I've created.
That's a thing.
That's already a thing. Oh my God, of course. Coffee Girl.
Ant Girl Summer. Diaper Girl Summer.
I'm
Powdered
on
Wig Girl Summer.
I'm on Diaper Girl and Powdered Wig Girl.
We're going to post this and the caption's going to be, thanks, Megan Thee Stallion.
That's perfect. Yes.
And that really just gives her art support.
What'd you think?
Was
it
not at all what I thought was going to happen?
Really?
Whoa.
What did you think was going to happen?
I don't know. I didn't know anything about any of that.
Okay, so no expectations, but it wasn't a non-expectation.
I didn't have expectations, but my mind is blown.
Okay.
Which is nice.
Job is done.
I really feel like, and I don't know when I'm going to be able to make it because I don't have a computer, but
yeah,
I'm going to make one of these about how the internet is a fungus, and that just supports my theory even more.
I'm looking forward to that.
That was a lot.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, I'm glad Megan got her fucking money.
Yeah.
And did her shit. That's great. And I think homeboy needs some help.
He does. He does.
That just made me sad. I feel sad about that.
Yeah. Honestly, him making out with Kim and having like a fitness thing, I feel like that maybe he is hopefully maybe on the right track.
He's definitely feels more like reality. If he wants to be on camera, do that.
Yeah.
Because he's not giving like same talent as his family, which they're not all the same.
No, exactly.
It doesn't mean that he sucks or whatever. I mean, I don't even know that dude. I don't
even know that guy. Who he is, like he said, who he is means more to other people than it does to himself.
I mean, he said it.
Yeah.
It's extremely sad. That whole thing just really bummed me out, to be honest with you. It's sad.
It is sad. Do something funny. Our producer just said, do something funny.
Thank you. You did the funny.
Oh, man.
Wow. What a time.
Well, yeah. More PowerPoints to come. I guess.
Should I do my doctoral thesis through PowerPoint?
Hell yeah.
That'd be great.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
I'm excited to see the fun guy one. That one's gonna be cool. You can do some really cool effects with your animations.
Yeah. Some real sick fade ins and fade outs. Well,
Your face. I think
I'm trying to like
Little Yachty's dad was like the highlight. That's the shining star of this whole episode.
yeah,
Oh,
mostly
yes,
you. She said and me. And mostly all. You know what?
Okay, good. Okay, good.
All right, y'all. We did it.
Yay. You're welcome.
Love you.
I love you.
We're all proud of each other.
Thank you.
I'm gonna go cry myself to sleep about Chet Hanks now. No, not really.
No, not really.
No, definitely not. I don't care.
I feel bad. I didn't mean to bum you out.
You're not
Okay.
responsible for my
I know,
feelings. That's
I
not how it
know.
works. You informed me. I'm informed.
Yeah.
Sometimes information is a bummer.
Yeah. I need to remember that. Sometimes I just like, I want my
Your intention was not to bum me out, just like his intention wasn't to fucking wreck shit. But
yeah. But look what
I
happened.
appreciate you acknowledging it. And that's all I need.
Yeah.
I'm good. I'll be fine.
I know you guys are going to think it's all this, but it's really not. I promise.
Dear Lord Jesus, please help our souls.
Please help Chet Hanks.
Please help Chet Hanks and everybody trapped in the internet before Chick-fil-A owns our souls. Amen.
Amen. All right.
TT and my wee-wees. That was a long one, y'all.